After a few week break of recovering from Nationals competition 2026 in Novi, Michigan, we are one of the podcasts that is not contractually obligated to produce episodes. So we get to do what we want, say what we want, and produce shows when we damn want. But we are back in the building. This is What in the World East Edition, the real edition. It is time for the Nationals recap. Here we go. And welcome into What in the World East Edition, the real edition, the Midwest edition. We are back recapping the 2026 National Tournament held in Novi, Michigan. I am your host, Sully Ali Shahid, joined by, of course, Chili. Hola, Chili. Welcome back to the show, man. What is going on? What's new in the world of whirlyball?
Hey, man, it's glad to be back. Nationals was cool this year. Excited to get our opinions out there. I know the other podcast streets and the Texas guys there on Twitch. They don't dare come after us for being contractually obligated to do episodes. They know better. Just like we never made it to Kangaroo Court. My family never made it to Kangaroo Court for Bedazzled Scoops because they know. They know. Don't do it. But man, I'm glad to be back here. Ready to keep it real on some topics, and man, just get ready to let's shoot the shit, as they call it here.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot some shit, man, because I am not, as much as I said off air, I love you. I am not talking to you for 2 hours about volleyball. It's just not gonna happen. Nor am I breaking this podcast up into multiple parts. We have the recap episode, and then we have, of course, the vaunted top 10 episode that will be produced next week or the week after or whenever the hell we feel like it, because this is what we do. I got a football podcast to start up with you as well. So like
We do.
we got stuff going on, man. I got kids, you know what I'm saying? You got sports. Like we in these whirlyball streets when we can. Okay. So
do we cheap plug our top 10 episode? Do we again, if you want to, I'm not saying we can be bought or our opinions can be bought. If you want to be on the top 10 and you have an opinion or you want to point something else to it,
a case to be made.
A case to be made. The DMs are open. Timmy, I know you're going to want to be number one. Send me a paragraph. All right. Use AI if you have to. All right. Kyle, I know you're listening. I know you're going to want to be in the top 3. I get it. Again, here, glaze me up. All right.
Right. That's it. It's pretty simple.
I will say so far, almost done with Friday for A seeding. Again, for my list specifically, you have to be playing an A. That's just my set of rules. Sully's will be different. So basically, if you're not an A player, you're not going to be on my list. If you don't like it, tough shit. Come up to A and deal with me and take it up there. But other than that, fuck off.
What about graduating A players? Because we'll get to it when we recap the tournament. But there's certain members of the Gooey Ducks that are qualified for A now, or will they be considered as A players?
No, they won B. They won B. They absolutely bitch smacked their other Seattle team in the final. We'll cover that when we get to B. They apparently beat the hell out of the team that would beat some A teams in the final. Thought that was a little bit. Thought that was a little bit weird. Coming from the other podcast, I still got to finish. Again, we'll cover that when we gotta. But no, again, shout out to those guys. They played great. They're B champs. They're not on my list. Congratulations to them. They can try to make the list next year if they are playing A. I know Seattle will have to figure out all their shit out because they have nothing but an army of players. So
yeah.
Again,
the cavalcade of talent, as it were, in Seattle. Yes. Very true. Oh, chill. I was actually, disclaimer, because you've already crossed that line. I was informed, and I didn't realize it at the time, but we now have adolescent listeners to the podcast, 13, 14, 12 year olds. So we might have to reel back the language, as it were.
Come on, man. Come on. If
It's
their parent, listen, if they're listening to this podcast and their parents don't like it, their parent can parent. All right, turn it off.
that
Be a
that's
parent.
true. That's true. Well, my disclaimer is, all the kids listening can off because I don't really care. So
Yeah,
it is what it is,
yeah,
man. You're here to
yeah.
listen to some Whirlyball. Adults, for the most part, playing a bumper car sport. We're going to talk about some vulgar topics.
Listen, you know how many disgusting, weird things those kids heard in D, all right, from the one Chicago team. All right, they're playing. True. You know how many weird, disgusting things they probably heard at the center all weekend. We are the least. We are the least of their concern.
You got a great point. I'll give you that. Point, Chili. Point, Chili. So we're going to do a little back and forth. We're going to discuss some likes, some dislikes, our favorite moments, our worst moments from Nationals. Then, of course, obviously dive into the divisional breakdown, give some props to the winners, runners up, who let us down, who surprised us, and then kind of just go, back and forth to the Shooting the Shit podcast. We'll get our jabs in every now and then, but, there's going to be a lot of kudos to be, given out. However, we're going to reel it back some too. And keep it real with everybody. So, Chill. I mean, let's start. Let's start with a little back and forth. We're gonna go to a little compliment sandwich. For Nationals, for a little recap, real quick. We're gonna do we're gonna dislike, dislike. Just make a nice Big Mac out of the national scene. So, why don't you hit me with something that you liked from Nationals? What did you like?
I mean, in terms of what did I like from Nationals, what did I like? I mean, I thought the actual play of Whirlyball was really good this year. I think this year's D division was really strong in terms of talented players. So I appreciate that. Again, always keeping the sport growing. I do appreciate the Novi Center for being huge and being able to host all of us in there, which is pretty cool. Again here, so I thought the play of Whirlyball was cool. I didn't really have any problems with the cars. Thought the cars were fine. Yeah, so those couple things that I liked. So I thought the play of Whirlyball was good from all four divisions. So I think that was pretty good. Again, I think this year's D division talent was super strong. A lot of potential A players in that class. So I'm excited for them.
Excellent. So you like the play and you like the growing talent in the D division. I'll tell you what I liked, Chill. I liked the wide variety of uniforms and team names. The sport is just growing exponentially to the point where we're getting props on the court. I mean, did you see the goofballs in World War C with the helmets? That shit was hilarious. The Mean Worlds with their awesome jerseys. I mean, there was a lot going on.
I assume they dusted off those helmets from Lee's closet. I assume those weren't store-bought, right?
Yeah, I'm sure Lee supplied all of those helmets. They were like, guys, I got you. I got you. Don't worry.
I actually fought in the war.
Yeah, he served when he was like 50. But yeah, I mean, I love the variety. I love the content that these guys get creative with the jerseys and the team names. They get funnier and funnier every year. It's just a testament to how the sport is growing, and it's awesome to see. So that's one of the things I liked about this year was the wide variety of stuff. And I get to add to my collection. As you know, I collected Raphael's jersey from him winning A last year. This year, I get to claim a Gooey Duck jersey from Chief Keef. So he donated his jersey, or one of his jerseys, to me. It's going to go right on one of the little plaque things that I'm going to get to go next to Raphael. So I think that's pretty cool. So year after year, I like to put my support behind some players and some teams. And Chief Keef and his squad didn't let me down. They went and got the job done. And I thought it was pretty cool that he was willing to give me his jersey. So thanks, Chief Keef. I appreciate that. Chili, hit me with something that you didn't like from Nationals.
We couldn't fix the goddamn backboard.
Yeah, right.
We have all these fucking mechanically inclined people all this fucking time, and we couldn't fix the backboard? Really? This god damn it.
That was rather annoying. You hit, then bing, and then you're thinking, nope, no good. Then the ref's got to be no good. And you think the possession's over, but it's not over. But then you got to keep playing as it didn't go in and whatever. So yeah, that backboard thing killed me.
Yeah, and again here, man, this is not a shot at the center specifically. And again, we've said it before. Center food is just always subpar.
That was gonna lean into my first dislike was, remember, guys, there are vegetarians in the community. We don't eat meat. So your fucking hot dogs, no one wants that. Well, not no one, but several of us don't want that shit. And I'm not saying you gotta like be half and half or whatever, but like Seattle, mwah, chef's kiss. Every freaking day had a non-meat vegetarian option. Whether it was burgers, they gave us Beyond Burgers. Whether whatever day they had something for us. So like me, Rebecca Morris, I know there's other vegetarians in the community. Your food was ass. Okay. And I get it. Clint Fisher pulled me aside and said, the one thing that they're bitching about is the food. I think I did a good job. Well, you know what? If I'm paying $285 or whatever the fuck I paid, like, I want to eat good. You know what I'm saying? Because, and not even good. I just want to eat, period. I didn't want to have a plate of fries and some goddamn salad that I paid for, X amount to get, okay? I didn't eat the third day at all. So thank God there was a Tubby's right up the street that I just walked to. But still, your food is ass. That was a straight F for the year, period.
Yeah. And again here, all center food, it's never a good look for the most part.
I don't know. Like I said, Seattle tore it up, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Seattle was kind of raw. Seattle did a good job.
Again, man, it's center food, man. I'd rather just buy my own food.
Well, you can buy 2 hot dogs and whatever the fuck Paul was trying to sell at our center for $6.
Listen. Our center food, when we host it, it's not the greatest, all right? Let's be real.
Right. I know.
Right.
But still.
We know it was ass.
Right. Hit me up again with something that you liked. Give me another layer to the sandwich. Give me some tomato on that sandwich.
Man, the youth.
Yeah, youth movement. Yeah.
Man, the youth, it was cool to see all these kids playing, and not only were they playing, they were the majority of them were actually better than the people they were playing against. So it was cool to see. It's cool to see the youth movement out there. Hopefully they all stick with it. That way I can play against them in a couple years, or at this point, I don't know, play with them at an invite or something.
Yeah,
but
Eli, Cadence, Owen. I mean, like there's a youth movement, man. I like it.
Yeah, so man, the youth movement, that was cool. That was cool to see.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna tack on to that point. I'm gonna say the gender movement as well. We had a lot of female representation.
We did, man. They showed out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we got some young Christies out there, right?
Yeah, man. The women of Whirlyball. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all played amazing.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have time on this podcast to name every single one. I'm not going to do that, but just know the women of Whirlyball, we appreciate you, and you guys played excellent.
Yeah, you guys, y'all killed it, man. So shout out to the women of Whirlyball. You guys were awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna hit you with another like. The creativity, although majority AI generated, of the burn book. I thought that was such a cool addition to the Whirlyball community, something fun that people can participate in themselves. I thought that was really cool, and it was a motivating factor for someone because I made it 4 goddamn times. But that's just love from the community. So I appreciate.
They liked you. I was in the burn book. I thought mine was hilarious.
I thought I didn't take offense to anything. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So I think doing stuff like that and things that you can contribute to was definitely a like for Nationals 2026. Hit me up with another one, man. What else did you dislike at Nationals?
Dislike. Um,
Because if the dislike list is short, that's a good thing, right? I mean, like, I think we're doing pretty well.
yeah, I mean, there wasn't too many things that really pissed me off other than the backboard, really. And other than that, again, backboard, food. Again, I thought the cars were fine. It's easy to always point out the reffing, but
You,
I didn't have a problem with the refs in my game. So,
yeah.
um, I mean, losing sucks, but that's not the center's fault.
Fair enough. I mean, my only major dislike minus that was, and again, I guess it was more so my fault was injuries. No one likes to play hurt. No one likes to play, um, down like your maximum capabilities, right? So I was hurt throughout. Gil got hurt a little bit. There was some people with some travel issues, flight issues. I know Kalen's wife was going through some things. Like it sucks when the community is affected like that. What was it? Matty Ice's family going through things as well. So I mean, I hate it that health plays a factor in the game. I know it's a part of it. It's a part of every sport. But if we could just come together once a year for a nationals environment and not have anyone hurt or anyone having with family issues, that would be great. Like, just let's just limit the drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was a dislike. But other than that, I think it was a pretty solid tournament. Big ups to Clint Fisher and Cheryl for taking care of that sweet schedule. I thought that was pretty cool. They kept everybody on time and on task. So we were never really backed up. The only time we were backed up was because some D game wanted to go to 4 fucking overtimes. So that was cool. Thanks for pushing everything back. Assholes, 4 overtimes.
It was a good game.
You know what we should do, Chill? Is this should be like soccer, right? After regulation, after stoppage time, they should go to penalty kicks. Instead of penalty kicks, you take your goalie and you take your best shooter and you got 10 seconds to go one-on-one and score a bucket. If you can't do it, switch sides. And then we go back and forth, first to 3 points. I think that would be a sweet way to solve an overtime game.
Not man. I think you just do it. So I think you play your 2 overtime periods. Okay, and if it's still tied, then like you said, we go to like penalty kicks. So, but it's again, there's 5 people, so best of 5, right? So,
Okay.
you could do a coin toss. You could choose whether you're going to, defend or attack. You can choose what side of the court you want to play on. Maybe you
Yeah,
want to play
cars matter. Cars matter.
No, I'm not even gonna say cars, man. I have to say again, everybody can have the same car. You know who you're going up against.
True.
So do you want to play towards the crowd or away from the crowd?
Big thing because everybody's gonna be banging on the glass. Yeah, that's true.
Right. And then obviously, you'll send up, each team will designate their goalie, and then it'll be cool to see, what order do you put your team in? You'll have a set order. It's like, man, do we put James first? Do we put him third?
Right, establish some points early, right? What do you do?
Right? Yeah, man. So one shot, you get one shot.
Yeah, one shot. Yeah, of course, one shot. Like imagine just like the 5 cars on the opposite end, and like the 5 attackers are sitting in the cars, and then the one goalie's just waiting, and then like who you're shooting out first, and then that person just puts their foot on the gas and goes, and they're like, it's time, and then you put 10 seconds on the clock. You got 10 seconds to create a shot for yourself, and that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, man. Well, you just do it like soccer, right? All the soccer guys are like arms, it's halfway. So everybody else can just be, at half court. So your team's on this side, their team's on this side. You're all watching.
Yeah. I think after 2 overtimes, it should come down to something like that. Like that would be a hilarious and fun and interactive part of Whirlyball.
I mean, we do have an invite coming up. We can always just change the rule there.
You could test the rules at invite. Yeah, you definitely could. Definitely could pull that off. Hey, I'm game. Like, it
I'm
is in
in.
Cleveland. We do make the rules. So
It's our canvas. We get to make and break the rules here.
that's right. That's right. We be the litmus test for the new OT rules. I'm down. I'm down. Chili, what was your favorite or favorite moments from Whirlyball Nationals 2026? What stood
Uh,
out?
I feel like because of Cleveland, I feel like extensions get called way more often now, and it's not even on us. So
Oh, here
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Oh no, you're adding more fuel to freaking Brad Jarrett's fucking fire. Oh my god, why did
But
you have to
like,
bring up that word?
but here's the thing: like, I was watching some games, and like, poor Jordan. Jordan got called on some extensions, and like, this dude didn't even extend. I'm like, that's a choice. But like, we didn't get called on too many, but man, everybody else did. I was like, yeah, you're all welcome. Hey. So I thought everybody getting called on extensions was pretty funny.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's funny because like I'm a pretty experienced ref, but there's things in the game that I still don't know that I'm still learning as I go, and I think like the proper reaction to certain calls are like pulling that person aside after the game and like telling them, right? Unless it's like a detrimental call that you effed up and then it affects the outcome of the game. Like, I think yelling and screaming at the ref doesn't help because that puts like the eagle eye like right on them, right? So like I had an instance with you guys when you were playing Texas when I called Brad for extension, but I didn't call whoever was mugging the shit out of Ross's hand. And I was like, Raw, I didn't know. Like, I honestly did not know that. Yeah. So he pulled me aside after the game. He said, literally, wrist up is a no-go. And I'm like, I don't experience that at home. So it's like I couldn't call it, but he calmly
Right.
put me aside and then explained it. And then I was like, bet, done. Didn't hear a word from him the rest of the time. You'll call Brad for an extension. He's posted on Facebook. He won't let it go for 5 days. He's still going on about it. You lost the game by 12, Chili. It had no impact on the game. None.
Hey, don't
So,
don't yell,
stop.
don't yell at me. I was there.
I wasn't yelling at you. I'm sorry. I just get
I,
riled up when people. It's an extension, even if
if
it's
you
not an
don't,
extension. What the ref says, it goes. I'm sorry.
hey
It
hey, you want
is
to
what
know
it
a
is.
fun? You want to know a fun fact about that game?
Sure.
So that was our first game of the. That was our first seeding game,
Yes.
and we only scored 2 points in the second half, and I believe DeWitt was the scorer of the 2 points. We were so bad. We could not score. We were so bad.
It happens, man. It happens.
And it happens. And then we lost to them, and I think we won our next like 4 games. So we ended up 4-1 that day. Yeah, 4-1.
Of course, the
Anthony,
game you lost is the game I refed. Cool, 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 cool.
we lost by 12. The
I
extension
know.
wasn't doing anything.
I know.
We were
I know.
we were so we were so bad.
I have a couple favorite moments because they still crack me the fuck up to this day. So we were playing, so C was a pretty top heavy division. So like there was 13 of us. And
Yeah.
so some of the teams you only got to play one time, and Texas was one of them. We really wanted to play Texas twice as a litmus test, just to make like these are one of the teams that blah 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 blah. Like we had to look out for them. So we're playing in the Texas game, and both moments actually happened from that game. So it was one time, I think it was like relatively back-to-back possessions. The one time that our offense broke down and I was sitting at half court and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs for the ball. I was like, hey, 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 hey. And I just fucking just yelled at the top of my lungs. And they finally got me the ball. I hit the 3. And then you can hear Josh Hirschman behind me. That's my dog. That's my dog. I cried laughing going back to defense. I'm like, that is my dude right there. And then, of course, when Josh was trying to make a case to get on the list, every time he got a block, he would just yell my name. That shit was hilarious. But it was another instance where I got stuck at cherry picker, and I was trying to work my way back, but I couldn't do it. So then Billy, your freaking father, yells, "Get the fuck back on defense." And I was like, "No, how about you take this fucking 2-on-1?" So I picked the guy out, and then me and Billy ran a 2-on-1, and I scored. And I was like, "You get back to fucking defense." And he put his head down and moseyed on back to defense. That shit was hilarious. So those are some fun moments, man. Those are some fun moments. What was your most disliked moment of the tournament?
Getting knocked out. No,
Well,
I mean, no. Dislike. Oh, there was when we played James and them the second time. Out of all people, I wasn't allowed to play. That was shitty.
is that why you were speaking to James the way you were? You said next time you play, could you let me and Anthony play? That would be cool.
Yeah, man, but like I'm so used to it happening to Anthony. I'm like, oh man, that sucks for that guy. I get to play, and nope, like I was like, what the fuck is this? Why me? I mean, I know I was shooting really good, but like, why me?
You just said it because you shoot really good.
Like, and I think they took that second game personally because like we beat them in our first seeding game against them. I think we beat them by like, I don't know, 8. I don't think it was 10 points. So maybe 6 or 8 points. So, but like it wasn't our fault they let Adam get 2-on-1 to death. You know, that was on them.
Facts.
But either way, so that was pretty funny. Or this like I think one of my light moments is I raced Billy from 4 welds and I won.
Good man. Good man.
Yes. So I had to put old Mr. Tigger, had to be like, hey, you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit was good. Oh, that's another one too. Real quick before I get into my most disliked moment, because I was heated for the rest of the fucking tournament after the bad moment. But we were playing Owen's team, and he wants to smoke. He's been talking shit. He wants to smoke. And his first possession, I think he had me 1-on-1, and he dunked on me. I mean, he got me pretty damn good. And I gave him the nod and said, "Good job, young man." Shout out. And at that point, he thought that his team stood a chance. Well, moving on forward down the game, I get stuck at cherry again. And I had a 1-on-1 or a 2-on-1 or something like that. And I was trying to pass the ball, and Owen was defending me from the other side. And somebody yelled, "You're in the key." And I was like, "Oh." And I looked at Owen. I was like, "Hey, watch this." So I turn around between 2 scoops and forehand it in between the 2 defenders and make it. And then I looked back at Owen and I was like, "That's how it's done, kid." And he's like, he tipped the cap and drove back to freaking defense. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son, kid." So I'm not an offensive guy, as many of you know. However, when I have those little fleeting moments of greatness, I'm going to let people know about it. So I had to get that one over on him just to give him a little one-upsmanship. But again, shout out to Owen, man. He's a young guy. He wanted to smoke, and he took it with grace and honor. And I look forward to watching him play as years go along. So shout out to him, man. He's a cool kid, and he's definitely on my good side. So. But who's on my fucking bad side? I'm not even gonna hunt for his name. I'm not gonna look at the team he's on. I don't fucking care. However, whatever team we were playing, we had a 3-on-2, and I take it from the wing, and this loser, I have no idea who his fucking name is, nor am I gonna fucking look it up because I don't care. You're not known in the community enough for me to even shout your ass out. But he literally yells, "He can't shoot. Don't guard him." And I'm like, I stopped mid-play, turned around, who the fuck is this guy? Like, who are you? Like, literally, who are you? So we complete the 3-on-2. I think Hirschman wound up scoring, and the whole game was a vendetta against him. Like, I sent his shit packing like 4 times. And I'm like, I can't shoot. You can't shoot. And then the whole tournament, I'm just watching him like, this guy is ass. I mean, like, you can't call me out for something that I don't even play on my own team and then not be a afterthought in the fucking community, bro. Like, don't come at me like that. So shove this C banner up your ass, buddy, because we are not friends. I do not want to be your fucking friend, and I think you fucking suck. Whoever you are. I don't even know who you are, but you know who I'm talking about. You know. That's all that matters.
I know who you're talking about.
Now, dude, again, if you want to talk shit to me, please, by all means, do it. Fucking everybody in Seattle, Steve can talk all the shit. Noah can talk all the shit. Mark can talk all the shit. They come on the podcast. They say it with their fucking chest. Okay. I know those guys. Those guys have banners. Those guys are winners. Those guys are from a reputable town. Anybody in Michigan can talk shit. In Texas, whatever. Be known before you come at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, of all people. Nah, don't do that to yourself, man. Don't do that to yourself. So sadly, I won't be sending your shit packing in fucking C again because I'm out. So good luck next year. I wish you the worst. Sorry.
Damn. I know who you're talking about.
Don't say his fucking name. He don't need to. He don't deserve any recognition. None. Honestly. Don't go to me there shoot. Who are you? Like, who are you? Like, get out of here. Okay. we have a tournament to go through. Shout out some winners who let us down, who disappointed us, who rose to the occasion, who shocked us, who we owe an apology to.
There's
on
one
this
team.
Podcast. There's one team. There's one team we owe an apology to.
Yeah, that's on us.
Yeah, right. We come on our podcast, we say things with our chest. Some things are controversial, some things make a lot of sense. Others, Oh, real quick, can I please take 2 seconds to give a shout out to someone that I vaguely met, but met through Facebook apparently, because we're a community, we're a family, except whoever that other idiot was. He can exclude himself. But can I give a shout out to a young man named Jason Huff real quick? Do you know who Jason is?
I don't.
He's a relatively unknown, he's a newer player. And I just want to give him a shout out because he left me a very, very nice comment on my Facebook post when I posted about, all the injuries I overcome, blah, 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 blah. And I just want to say that I appreciate you. So can I read this verbatim because it touches my heart so much, Chili? May I do that?
Man, we sound like the other fucking podcasts with all this shit going on.
Hey, listen, man, we give flowers on this podcast.
You want me to talk about how you're a good dad for 20 minutes?
Our garden is not that big to give that many flowers out. However, we do recognize game, Chili. So we do give them out. I just went on a 10-minute rant about some other idiot, all right? Can I reel it back?
But that's fun.
Can I just reel it back for one moment? Will you allow me to do that?
I mean, if we're being honest, it is your podcast, so I really don't have a say in the matter.
Chili,
you can mute me. You can actually mute me, and you can actually.
I can, but I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not.
You can go on ahead, and so I believe, as you said, Jason Huff. I believe he was from the Texas D team, the 30 percenters. I believe is.
You got the rosters in front of you, right?
I do, yeah. So the 30 percenters. So
yeah, shout out. Just a quick shout out to him, and thank you to all the D players that introduced themselves to me that I didn't know, that I want to get to know. Because like I said, you guys are the future of the game, man, and I look forward to your growth and development. As an older gentleman now, it's nice to see some up and comers. Like I said, Maddie, shout out to her. She took her time out to introduce herself to me, which was awesome, I think, and she was on the winning D team, which we'll talk about here in a second.
I'm not gonna
she
lie.
played excellent.
I had a lot of people come up to me and say, "Yo, what up, Chili?" And I'm just like, "Fuck, I don't know your name."
Oh.
I'm like, "All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna figure it out." I figured
Right,
out
right.
some on my own. All right, I did it. So
Yeah. Yep.
I had a shit
100%.
ton of people. I had a shit ton of people. I'm like, "Oh no,
Oh.
I'm a terrible person."
No, no, no. It's hard to know everyone in the community. That's just
I
part of
could
it,
do
you know?
better. I could do better. I could do better.
Again,
I'm in the media.
get out
I should be in.
there, get
I
out
should be in
there
there.
and make a name for yourself. And then we will know who the hell you are, right? So there that is.
Or if you want to come on our podcast,
Hey, you can
let us
do that.
know.
You can do that. Um, Real quick, let me read this, and then speaking of
Yeah,
podcast guests, we have to get Luke on because he's got some awards that he's been passing out. So we got to
yeah.
get Luke to break down how the process of his third team, second team, first team, C, and then other divisions are going. So I really would like to hear Luke's input. I really want to hear that.
I'm game.
But anyway, Jason Huff, shout out to you, man. I'm looking forward to your development and your progression in the game of Whirlyball for sure. But here's the cool comment that he left on my post. Man, it was great watching you play. Your talent definitely showed, and your banner was much deserved. Right now, your level of play is a goal of mine to achieve in the upcoming years. We didn't really get to meet at nationals, but I got to watch a bunch of your games, and it's crazy seeing how huge the gap of what a new C player like me is and to what a new B player in yourself is. That meant the fucking world to me. So thank you, Jason Huff. I appreciate the kind words, and I look forward to your development as well, man. So get out there, do your thing, man, and I want to see you move up soon, man. Get good, kid, and we'll see you soon. So shout out to that guy.
Is this the part of the segment where I talk about you're a good dad?
No, no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. My kids don't play whirly ball, so I mean,
You should get.
I'm a great dad. Don't get me wrong, but they don't play yet.
I think it's time.
Aaliyah turns 10 this year, so we can get her out there.
I think it's time.
I think it's that time.
We need more. We need D players.
I know. We got some up and coming D players that are definitely going to be moving to C next year if they choose to travel. I can't wait to see the progression of Kate and PJ and big Larry out there. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be cool, man. Well, that's a good segue, right? So let's talk about the D division. Again, minus that outstanding and fun 4 overtime game that occurred during playoffs. The D division champs were crowned by. Go ahead and list them all for me.
Yeah, so this year our D division champions reside in Seattle. We got Hollowback Whirl. Again, I'm not going through last names. We got Maddie, Alex, Maria, DJ, and Cody. Shout out to y'all. Y'all played great.
Yeah, man, they did their thing. Like I said, and if you want the more in-depth breakdown, please listen to the Seattle guys. They just put out a part 1 and part 2 about each division. They go, team by team, basically player by player. So if you want a more in-depth analysis, go check those guys out. They put on a great podcast. Also, real quick, I forgot to mention, if you haven't listened to the roast from Texas, take 38 minutes or 1.25 speed that I listen on and take your 30 minutes and listen to that. It was a fun listen, and they did a great job. They do a great job every year.
Yeah.
So go listen to that. But again, more in-depth analysis on each division, player by player, whatever. Go listen to Seattle, please. But yeah, man, they played great. I mean, since we're homers, what did you think about how our C team performed? Or D team, sorry.
I thought our D team played great. Obviously they had a little bit of, circumstance, that Monday of nationals, losing a teammate, unfortunately, due to a shit attitude, if we're being honest.
He took
Obviously
his ball and went home.
Correct. Obviously PJ showed out this year. I think everybody, oh my God, there was a lot of man crushes for PJ, wasn't there?
Buff Beckett, right? Is that what he's been
Uh,
deemed?
I think he was called Buff Beckett. He was called Shoulders. Um, I think Dan Doherty or somebody was calling him Donkey Kong or DK. The amount, the amount of love that guy got, man, good on him.
That boy
Good
got
on him.
glazed like a donut, man.
Oh yeah, man. He just compliment after compliment after compliment. So,
Who,
Kate,
who who told him? Who told him to go back and play shirtless volleyball? Was
uh,
that the
that was
roast?
that was the roast. Yeah, Hanson said, "I don't know why you're this good looking and that in shape to be playing, our sport." He said, "Leave," basically. Um, I don't
Hey,
know if
Hanson.
Hanson, I don't know if
Go ahead.
Hanson knows, but we met PJ through volleyball. We play volleyball with PJ.
Right. So
Also,
Hanson, he does play shirtless volleyball already.
although I will say he does not play shirtless. He's playing in a cutoff. He does play in a cutoff.
My bad.
But I mean, yeah, we met him through volleyball. So actually, what you said makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, because that's the literal basis of where we grabbed PJ from was volleyball. So he already
Facts.
does play volleyball, man.
Yeah. And then obviously Kate, she played really well.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the day of the tournament, I know she got real sick. So she was basically doing the Jordan flu game. She was powering through.
Yeah.
Uh, we had Ty double dip. Ty was dying out there playing in 2 tournaments.
Yeah, he was
Uh,
sick as well.
yeah, so but Ty played great. Shout out to Larry for being the ultimate team player and just doing what we needed him to do. Larry played fantastic. Shout out to Mr. Eli. Um, man, what a player, right? That kid came
Yeah.
in, lights
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, man, he played as a team, did everything we asked him to do. Helped get our guys in the right positions, and man, Eli was just fantastic. So, shout out to him and his future as well. I assume he'll be back on a Seattle team sooner rather than later. So, shout out to him, man. And again, thank you to him for playing with the team. It's not the easiest thing to
Yeah.
do. So,
Right.
huge thank you to Eli.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Who's the and again, I'm bad with names, unfortunately. If I don't know you, I don't know you, but you know who you are. The dorky freaking kid from Texas. Like you know who you are, bro. You know who you
Yeah,
are.
man. Yeah,
Your
man. That
shot
kid.
is wicked, bro. Like stick with it. He's got a nasty little shot, and he's gonna be carrying a team sooner than later. So he's
Yeah,
gonna be a good player.
yeah, man. No, that kid was fantastic. Shout out to Levi for carrying his team.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, man. This he was like a floor general out there. That guy.
facts.
Um, yeah, and then again, man, we'll put over to youth. Cadence. I think Cadence was better than some of the C players.
Bringing the bedazzled game to the game. Like, first of all, who is this little girl? And what is she? Oh, she's scoring buckets. Oh, oh,
A
cool, cool,
monster.
cool.
She was a
She can
monster.
play. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
I think she's
So
already she's already trying to I think she's already trying to play B next year. I think she's trying to skip C.
relax.
Are you saying that because you don't want to play against her
No,
or
no, 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 no. If Cadence wants to smoke, she can fucking get it too. I don't discriminate by age, race, or sex in this motherfucking house. All right. If you want to smoke and be, come and fucking get it. However, I would advise you to enjoy the ride. Like court time is invaluable, man. Like just trying to put a jetpack on your back and skyrocket to whatever division is just not the move, man. So
but I
yeah,
mean,
play
but
C, dominate C, if that's how you feel about it, and then we'll
I
see you
mean,
later.
but she's got the right attitude though.
I like the attitude. I like the attitude. I certainly do. I mean,
Yeah.
all first team D, right?
If they put out a D1, I would think so, right?
Right. Hey, listen, can we influence this real quick? Can we name 5 players we would take in D? and make an all-star team? Can we influence this like right now? Can we do it?
I mean, we can. You know.
Let's
By the way,
let's
you
do
know
it.
we're 40. You know, I know you don't want to talk to me for 2 hours, but we're 45 minutes in.
Okay, we only got C, B, and A and Unlimited to get through. Unlimited was a joke, so well, not really a joke, but one of the games was a joke, so that'll last 5 minutes. C, we dominated, and I'm not gonna glaze myself the entire fucking time, so that'll be quick. And then B was small, so I mean, we got time, dog. We got time.
All right, so you want to put together our top, basically, you know, team number 1 in D is what you.
Yeah, one a first team all D. Like I would like I'm being a little biased maybe because I honestly would start with PJ. Not start, but I would add PJ to that team.
I think PJ makes the cut.
I think PJ makes the cut. I think he's
I
the
mean,
first team all D player.
I don't know anybody that in their literal first seeding game of their ever Whirlyball career came out and just stroked a 3.
We sure as fuck did, didn't he? Like,
I don't think there's anyone
right now. Bang.
I'm like, oh,
excuse me.
And they were worried about Ty.
Right.
Yeah, so I'd probably say so. PJ, I would Maddie for sure.
Okay, I'm with that. Maddie's got some skills, man.
I would say Cadence.
I'm with that. Let's go with Cadence. I'm not going to disagree. The kid from Texas, man. The kid from Texas. You got to throw him there, man.
Yeah, man.
I think he makes it, bro. That kid could stroke, man. He was a one-man team, basically.
Yeah, I would say him, and then, man, you start. It's getting a little tough. You know, you got Levi. I know from Michigan. Michigan. I believe their really good shooter was John. He was really good, man. That fifth spot's kind of tough.
For debate.
So, I mean, I think those are the 4 I'm putting on for sure. I think 5 we can be vocal.
I think we set a nice foundation for Luke and the boys. How about that?
Yeah. If
for debate in the comments of the Facebook post. How about that?
Hey, doesn't the media influence that shit anyway in real life? Don't we get
right? We certainly do. We're giving the wink, wink, nudge, nudge to those 4 at least.
For sure.
And then we'll figure out the rest down the line. I mean, your team watched the tape. Maybe we'll check out some D games and be like, damn, we did miss this. You know, we could.
Oh, listen, there's probably something or somebody we missed for sure. We're not perfect.
For sure. Are we good on the D division? You want to move to C?
No, again, man, last thing I can say, man, shout out to all the D teams. The D division is the most important division. It's often the most entertaining division and the funnest tournament to watch. So shout out to D.
Yeah, when I wasn't playing, I was definitely checking out the D games. They were a lot of fun to watch. That's 100% facts. So yeah, keep playing. Hopefully you see a bunch of you at invites here in Cleveland, and then make your way to Minnesota next year. Even if you make the Texas one too, that'd be awesome. So, and if I don't know you, introduce yourself.
Yeah, come find us.
Yeah, come find us. Fuck. I'm not saying we're like, top of the fucking food chain in fucking Whirlyball, because we're not. We're just members of the media by proxy, thanks to other podcasts that influenced us.
Listen, we're kind of a big deal. You speak for yourself. Fuck off. Kind of a big deal.
That's right, baby. That's right. All right, C division. Obviously, it was claimed by Cleveland, the only team to stop Seattle's reign of dominance in sweeping the divisions.
Yeah, you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome that we stopped the Seattle sweep.
Yeah. Every other center, you're fucking welcome. All right.
Hey, so, I mean, honestly, what is with Seattle not being able to win C? They would have swept 2 years in a row, but they couldn't win C.
It's been that division. Like, it just can't do C.
Fucking C players.
And they had they had 4 teams to give it a shot too.
You think they go back and they're like, oh, we won A, we won B, fucking C. Oh, we won D,
One D. Hey. fuck those guys. No, it's a cavalcade of talent. Like I said, a lot of young talent there too, mixed in with some old, obviously. But yeah, it's just like we said on our podcast, man. It was like, did you spread yourself thin? I know you wanted everyone to play, which they did. You know, they had a big turnout, of course. But was it to the point where it became their detriment, right? Because there were a lot of solid players scattered amongst each team, but like they didn't put together like, all right, guys, I know we have a process for this, but three of y'all gonna get y'all ass beat. But this team, this is the team.
No,
So
no, I don't think so. No, because they don't build teams that way. I
I
think
know, I know, I know.
I think every Seattle team had somebody on the team that was not helping their case. Uh, Players that wanted to do what they wanted to do or were very limited. Again, nothing against them. Kudos for them for playing, but I mean, and they only get more talent with this D team who won, right?
Yeah,
So
it just gets thicker, right? Like what the
also,
fuck?
also don't forget they have a couple people who didn't play. I mean, the one kid broke his back, remember? So
Yeah, yeah.
they have even more talent. So I mean, I wish I had that problem. I wish we had that problem at our center to have 8 million people.
Seriously, yeah.
So kudos to them because eventually they're going to put out a team that's going to be unbeatable in C. So it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I got out now because I don't got to deal with it. So not for a year or two. That's nice. But yeah, man, shout out to obviously my team, Josh, Zanko, your father, of course, Billy and Sean. We did the thing. I guess according to Hanson, hell did officially freeze over, and I got myself a banner, which was cool. But yeah, man, it was a fun tournament. Like I said, Michigan put together a squad. Minnesota came out of absolutely nowhere, in my opinion. They came out of nowhere, got the 2 seed, and was knocking teams out left and right. And then I think we can we issue the apology now to the Mean Whirls? Can we do that?
Yeah. So when we were going through the breakthrough, and we did apologize. At the banquet or when they were all sitting there. Meme Worlds. We're sorry that we called you developmental team. You knocked out 2 Cleveland C teams. So again, we apologize.
We are deeply sorry for our comments that were made in the previous podcast. We were unfamiliar with your game.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. So shout out to the Mean Worlds.
Shout out to the Mean Worlds.
Yeah, man, they went into the loser side and just started smacking some people up, and it's funny because like the team that gave us the most problems is a team they kicked out too. So it was just like, what the fuck? Y'all couldn't do this against y'all did this against us, but couldn't do that against them. And I could tell there was a shift in either mentality or coaching or whatever the hell it was, but I get it, like, it was our first game of the day. And I had to run to the chiropractor after. Like, I was worried about the tournament later, but like our first game against them in seeding that day of the tournament, they tied us. And then I'm just like, why are we getting walled at 4 fucking welds in our side of the court? Like, where is this coming from? Like the first seeding game, we got in that ass. And then the second game, who the fuck is this team? Like,
I mean,
Teresa was just making it rain out there. Like, who the fuck is this? Who is this chick? Like, what does this mean?
I mean, funny you should mention that because we watched some of the tournament games on Monday. Old Billy O wanted to put them on.
Yeah, sure.
And so we watched that game because he was like, I want to know what the hell happened. If you actually go back and watch that game, if they could have just made 2-on-1s, they had so many 2-on-1s that they just didn't finish. Y'all should have lost.
I agree.
Like, I'm like, ooh, like when I watched it back, I told Billy, I'm like, I'm so, as your coach who wasn't there, I'm happy y'all tied him. Y'all got outplayed. Shit.
We did. Oh boy, do we get outplayed. Holy shit. But yeah, man, big ups to them. They made a hot run in the tournament. And I think, I think if they stay together, if they want to, they're going to make a lot of noise in the C division next year. So I think I'm very excited to watch them play again. And, I think every team, for the most part had moments of greatness, right? I think that, and the perennial fifth on basically everyone's team, Dalton, every year, they never got down. They never got sour. They never got angry at one another. They just played and developed together. And I know it's a tough situation for him because it's like, you don't have your own players to go against. You're just practicing or like doing stuff on your own. And then like to join a team, and try to do your best. It's tough. And I understand that. But they did have some moments every now and then. And, we expressed that it's go out there and have fun for the most part. And I think they did. He had his moments where he's just getting very excited when he hit a couple shots and, when their team was competitive in a couple games. That was awesome. But I think that to my point, I don't think there was really a disappointment in that division. I guess if you want to put like the finish around it, Texas, I guess, because they finished in fourth.
I
expected more from you.
I mean, hey, you want to
play my men?
You want to play that? You want to play that music one more time? Here we are today. Thank you, everybody, for gathering. The bit of Johnny Buckets finishing in third place passed away at the tournament. He is now a fourth place finisher. Also, shout out, Snowy will no longer be coaching that team as he is disappointed. Snowy thought he knew how I coached. Clearly not the case. But again, he is no longer on the podium. He is a little bit off the podium now.
Yeah, man. It's funny because like Snowy came up to me after the game and was like, after we beat him and eliminated him, and did we eliminate him? No, we were never in the losers bracket. So yeah, we sent them to the losers bracket. But
correct.
He's like, I'm sorry, you're more than just Billy O. I apologize. We should have called off the dogs at some point, and we said it before, like when we were talking about it. I'm like, oh no, I get to let Zenko shoot open screenshots. I get to let Josh shoot open. Oh no, take away Billy O. I was literally telling you, we're not just Billy O. Like Billy O was a cog in the wheel. Period. Like that was a team that won C. That was not the Billy O show. That was not the Josh Hertzman show. That was not the Mike Zenko show. That was not the Sully Ali Shaheed show or the Sean Mooney show. It was a collective five working together to win a division. So it was awesome to see. And you know what? We didn't really come together until like literally the last 2 months of practice. Like maybe even the last month. Like, because we were having our trials and tribulations the entire time, building up to that point.
If you guys would have just listened to your coach earlier in practice, you wouldn't have had that problem.
Listen here, bitch. All right. No. I mean, like I said, we appreciate everything you did for our squad. And, the film study was huge. Working together and just talking shit out as opposed to playing, like get out there and play. Like court time is important, but any center that's, listening or want to get better or whatever, like look at film. Honestly, if you have a coach and a team that wants to sit down and just watch yourself play, you realize how bad you're A, fucking up, or B, like what can you do in said situations to correct these things? So when they actually happen on the court, you're like, oh, I remember watching this, and then you go back and execute it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great playing with those guys, and I would love to do it again next year. Like I said, we've talked about it. We think we want to come back as a team. Obviously, we have some center decisions to make when it comes to our lower guys, who's going to travel, who's going to do blah, 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 blah. But, I loved every moment playing with those guys. We yelled at each other a lot. Like a lot.
That's what our center, that's our center's calling card.
Right. It's what Cleveland does. This is what we do is fucking yell at one another.
At least at our center, nobody's talking shit behind your back.
Facts. It's literally straight to your fucking face.
It's for better or for worse, but
yeah. I still remember it was the championship game when fucking Zanko was yelling at Billy O and he was too busy yelling and he got us a delay a game call.
Oops.
Like the ball's literally behind him and he's screaming at Billy. And I'm like, oh no, he's gonna get called. And he got called. I was like, don't worry about it. Like just don't worry about it. It's cool.
It's all right.
It's cool.
It's 1 point.
Yeah, it was a point, you know. It was a point.
Do you want to do well, we got to cover 2 things here before we leave C.
What up?
1, obviously with the invite now, you avoided the kiddie pool.
Yes, I am the lifeguard of the kiddie pool now. Yes, 100%.
I mean,
I am the lifeguard.
If we're being honest, it's probably better off that you're the lifeguard. All right, no offense. All right. So, is it Buckets and Keegan?
Yes.
They will be in the kiddie pool.
Remaining in the kiddie pool. Yes.
Yes, they need floaties and we need a pools, so we can get ready for that. Yeah. So, if you are coming to the invite, you can look forward to that.
Be ready.
Do we want to guess first team C? The Sinesta Select Awards.
That shit was hilarious. As soon as I saw a Sinesta brother,
that was good.
Like, good job out of you, Luke. Good job, Luke, and whoever is helping out with that in Minnesota, man. Good fucking job. Like that was awesome. Do we want to guess the first team in C?
Yeah.
Do we want to guess it?
Why not?
I think so. I think there's going to be some home flavor, some favoritism, as it were. So I think Brady makes that team.
I think Brady deserved to be there.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I think Brady deserved to be there, man. That he played great.
Fair. I mean, he was one of the reasons. I mean, that Minnesota team was a team. It wasn't just Brady and the boys. It was a solid team effort. They did fantastic. They just, unfortunately lost to Michigan to get to the championship game. Would have been cool to go against Minnesota, but at the same time, we did predict that it would be, Michigan, Cleveland in the final, and that's what happened. And we turned out, victorious. But Brady played excellent. So as far as first team nods, because of the home cooking, home flavor, I think Brady makes that team for sure.
Needs the seasoning.
Yeah, the little seasoning. Yeah, I mean, like, let's pull the elephant out of the fucking bag real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm making that fucking first team, and if I don't, then what are we doing?
You would play them and B next year if you don't.
Facts. So yeah, I mean, I already played them technically.
I think oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think you should be on the list.
I think it probably should be minimum 2 from our team, if not 3, to be honest.
Maybe not 3, because we got second team.
And we did win. I mean, I'm saying we did win as a team. So, like, as far as standouts go,
I think Billy O should probably be first team.
I'm here for it. I
think Billy O should be first team. So now we're up to 3.
Tilly.
Oh, Tilly for sure. Yeah, Tilly was going to be my next one.
Yeah, Tilly should make first team.
I think if that team would have let him shoot the ball more and got him more up the court and played for him, I think they could have won.
And no offense to Keegan. Obviously, he played fantastic. I think I think you throw him on the solid second team.
Yeah. Oh right? Yeah. Keegan would be second team for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So
one more. Do you take another Cleveland guy, or do you take like someone from Texas? Who was a standout on Texas?
I mean, Austin was solid. But what about somebody like Owen? Oh, I think that Seattle team lasted the longest.
I think I remember them barely losing their first game. Then
I think they made a run.
Okay, I'm with it.
So
I mean, what about
yeah,
someone from our shocker team? What about the Mean Whirls? I mean, they were a team though. They played really well as a team.
I think the Mean Worlds. I think they should have probably somebody on the second team. I don't think they had anybody on the third team, but we'd
No,
have
they
to
did
look.
not. But I agree. I think they definitely deserve somebody minimum on the second team. I mean, they played out of this world.
I see what you did there.
I said,
Uh,
come on, come
I
on.
I think I would put Owen in that spot, and then I would probably have Austin on the second team. I think either one is interchangeable
I'm behind that. Yeah,
because
that's our guess.
I mean
That's
it's
it.
tough, right? Because like you could argue, Daniel or Austin,
Mhm.
but I think I'm taking Owen on the first team because I think uh, you know Owen did play as a team. Owen was a force in the paint, and
Yep, big
I
time.
think I'm taking Owen on first team.
I like that. We'll see how accurate we are here in about 2 weeks. I think because I think their next list is, I think it's sometime this week for second
No,
team,
I
right?
think they're I
Or is
think
it?
second team is next week.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we'll find out in a little bit. But yeah, let's see if our guesses hold up. And of course, it will correspond with the official and only top 10 list that matters in Whirlyball because we make it and what we say is gospel and we piss people off by doing it. So, but he also makes some people happy, I'm sure. But Chill's got the stat book. He's been keeping track, watching the film. We're gonna have a nice
Brother,
little
I am
discussion before pod and then roll out that episode next time, man. So that'll be fun. Are we ready
yeah.
to go over to the B division, bruh?
Yeah, the B division we probably can keep short. I mean, Seattle with Mark and Steve being on the team, man, they covered a lot of B on their second podcast.
I agree. Like I said, more in-depth analysis. Head over to Steve Noah and Mark Mills' podcast, man. They did a great job of analysis. But we're gonna kind of glance over it, Like I said, personally, getting the experience that I got in B, getting used to the cars, playing against like upper level competition, whatever it is. I think it was awesome for me personally. And there is no disrespect, shade, or hate towards those Atlanta guys and Roy. I loved playing with those guys. The only detriment was we never played together. Like it took us a full calendar year to get to where we were in C with that team. And then to come out and try and figure it out through seeding, it stinks, and especially where you're dealing with guys that were not in, they don't have a center. So, they're not playing.
Well,
Like the last time Carl played was at last year's Nationals. So you just can't get better that way. Carl would be so nasty if he could play the entire freaking year and just get better and work with people. I know he wants to come to invites. I know he wants to come to a few practices when we have the joint ones. It would be awesome to see him. Playing with Trey was great. So I had a great experience with that Atlanta team, even though we were 2-0. But we, in our first game against the eventual champs, the Gooey Ducks, we made a ferocious comeback. Tried to give them a little sweat at the end. That was awesome. But yeah, man, shout outs to the Gooey Duck for handling their business, going through the loser side to get back to the championship game and going back to win. I think that they played well as a team together as well. I think Jeff Jackson was just literally on fire, like couldn't fucking miss a damn shot. And then the other Seattle team, their issue, but they were Dan Carney. It was Dan Carney and friends. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like Brandon, or not Brandon, the rest of their team, because Brandon was on the winning team, he did a solid job at holding down the defense. He wanted to get some flowers on our list, by the way. So just when, but you don't put B players on your list, but he came straight to me about it, by the way, because I put B and C players on my list. So, but yeah, man, if they slowed down Dan Carney, which they did, and then obviously on the opposite end, they couldn't stop Jeff Jackson. I mean, that championship game was a rout. I mean, it was an ass whipping, like flat out.
yeah, what was it? 38-14 at the half, or 40 to
Yeah.
14 at the
I mean,
half.
it was GG's at half, and it was just like, man, they got the momentum. Kiefer did his thing. He was a team player the entire time, setting screens or shooting little lob shots, whatever. He did his little thing in the key sometimes, but they just created space and they avoided the wedge. They picked the wedge out 90% of the time. And they just had clean screens, man, just draining everything. So, but yeah, man, shout out to them. I hope that the natural attrition for promoting A players in Seattle. I mean, if the case is they have a fifth A team, okay, whatever, like it is
No,
what it is.
they only had 3.
Oh, four.
So
I'm sorry. So they'd be a fourth
4.
A team. I apologize.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. I want to see those guys in A. I think they deserve it. I really do. I don't want to see. I want to see Brandon Stewart freaking, get held back because of whatever, or like in Kiefer, same thing. They earned it. They earned it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there is a thing, earning it, of course, but make yourself make yourself desirable.
Yeah, make yourself undeniable. Say, I'm a fucking A player, bitch, and then handle your business.
Hey, man, like, you show up to their practices, show up to their leagues, man. Show that you're improving. Make them have to put you on an A team.
Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, so if you want me to give one big recommendation to them, just kind of watching their B games and then watching their games through their live streams and stuff, work on y'all's court awareness.
Fair.
Work on your court awareness, man. It's absolutely huge in A. As somebody who has gone through and watched the majority of the A seeding games, like I said, I'm almost done watching all of them back. A lot of B players subbed up in A this year, whether it was for one game or two. Again, man, I know it's a lot just to go in there and sub. A lot of you, I know a lot of you are good players. A lot of you looked like the moment was bigger. Again, man, I watched poor Dan Carney go up there and like 5 out of his first 6 shots got swatted. I mean, poor guy. So again, man, so just
welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, man, watching some of those other Seattle guys, again, man, it's just court awareness, man. It is just court awareness. It's got to be, on level 10, especially for A, man. You got to know what's going on, man. A second too late or too early, and you're screwed, right? So, that's just my big tip, man. Just court awareness. Just work on it. Listen to your 100%. Upper players.
100%. And, I know they got some decisions to make, because obviously they finished 1 and 2, who goes up, who mixes up, what changes they want to make, whatever, if they're going to remain in that division, at least a chunk of them, and see what kind of team they can put out for next year. But, I think they all played well. Like Chicago played well. The Minnesota boys, they had another good showing out there. They're developing as a team. I think they're going to get nothing but better, and they get the home field advantage next year. So I expect a good showing from them. And like I said, man, if the Atlanta guys, their core, they want to stick together, I just would love to see them at some invites and, fly up for some practices, whatever the case is, just to get some court time, man, because it just makes you exponentially better. So it was fun. Like I said, it was a ride playing with them, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat if they gave me the opportunity. So
yeah.
But yeah,
and shout out to my Texas team that I became the coach of while I was there. Snowy passed that responsibility on to me because they were stretched thin in the coaching department. Snowy and I were co-coaches. So for that team basically being a no practice team, they lost to the Gooey Ducks in playoffs by a point. And certainly could give that team a run for their money. So shout out to, Dave, Josh, Greg, and Troy. So again, man, thank you for allowing me to coach y'all. So it was fun. It was fun.
The first thing I think about when I see Greg, where's the rest of you? Like, I mean, that unfucking recognizable.
Dude, he literally could have just went by a different name and played D.
100%. 100%. Like, I was just like, I thought, wait, that's Greg? Like, oh my God.
You know how many people were like, man, I don't even know it was Greg. People were like, I didn't know.
Bravo.
People were like, I didn't know I
Bravo
was
to
talking
freaking
to
Greg
Greg.
for going on that health journey, man, and getting himself
Yeah,
right.
man.
Like he looks awesome. He played awesome. Like shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
you, bro. Like good shit.
Shout out to Greg.
Hell
You
yeah.
want
Uh,
to do first team B?
B. So, Jeff Jackson.
Okay.
Oh, debatable. Okay.
It's
Dan Carney.
I put Carney on there. It's interesting. I'm okay with Jeff. It's just interesting from again because that team played so well as a team.
Yeah, it's team ball. Team ball wins championships.
It is team ball, but first team doesn't care about team ball.
True. Good point. Good point. Good point. Great point.
This might be controversial, but I think Carl should be first team.
That's not controversial at all.
I think Carl should be.
It's not controversial. It's not controversial at all.
All right, so we have Carl. We have Carl. We have Jeff. We have Dan.
Josh.
That's tough. It's tough.
Josh, Little Dave.
Man, I feel like they're almost. It's tough because like, are we only grabbing one person from the Ducks?
I mean, like I said, it was such a team. Like, it was such a team. It's hard to say. I mean, they won, right? So it would be justified if we take two. But
do we gotta give Luke the media buff?
The media bump. Yeah. Luke's a second teamer.
All right, so let me see. If we go,
I think Luke's a second teamer.
Jeff, Dan, Carl. See, I'm okay with putting. Oh, maybe a bit underrated, but what about so again? You have two from Chicago. Yeah, you have Dead and then Michael Langenfield.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and then you have Luke, and then you could argue. I think almost. I mean, the Gooey Ducks played so well, so I don't know if I'm kind of obligated to give them two. I mean, Brandon held it down. B's tough.
that's a good debate.
I mean, honestly, both Brandons played really well.
That's a really good debate. That's a really good debate.
I see. I have a feeling like the second team would almost be like the remaining Gooey Ducks.
Of what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, that's tough, man.
I think I might put Luke on the first team. I might give him the media buff.
Okay, you give him the media bump. I'm going to bump him down. I'm going to go second team. Now watch. I'm going to talk my shit now. It's not even talking shit. Like, he played excellent. Like, his team played excellent. But he's going to be like, oh, you want to put me on second team? Bitch. And he's going to move me off the first team. I'm like, well, you know what? Nah, Luke, first team. Absolutely.
Got twitch in my eye.
Absolutely. First team. Media bump.
No, man. But again, shout out to the Ducks, man. They played great. Shout out to both of the Chicago B teams. Thought they both played really well. So huge shout out to them, man. Again, moving up a division, moving up a whole bunch of people. Not the easiest thing to do.
No.
Kudos to them. Kudos again, B division, often the most overlooked division. Was competitive. So again, man, shout out to them. I think we can move on up to. You want to move on up to? You want to move up to A, or do you want to knock out Unlimited real quick?
Unlimited, only because like I would like the show to actually be listened to all the way through. Because if we end with Unlimited, that means they'll just stop at A and just cut the show off. So for listen time specifically, let's talk about Unlimited real quick and then end with A and then closing thoughts and get the fuck up out of here. So
yep.
Texas, keep working. I think there's definitely a shot to win some games in Unlimited for sure. They played excellent. Bolte was a freaking menace out there. Brad played excellent. I mean, like they all played great. Like Ross was great. They definitely have some time to develop as an Unlimited squad. I want to see it back. I want to see that third team in there. And Texas can make some damn noise. So it was
Yeah, I
fun
wonder.
watching them play.
I wonder if Snowy will make it back to the Unlimited team.
Hey, never know. Never know.
They
Would be cool.
they won when he was on the team.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe he was inconsistent, like like Tapioca.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My
oh,
bad. But yeah, no. Like I said, maybe he does. I think they have
again,
a capital code of talent, and they can definitely put
again.
together a squad.
Unlimited is better when Texas is
Facts.
involved.
There, yeah. There, that is. Yes, it's better when Texas is in it. 100%.
Yep, 100%.
In the first game, it was Texas went down, and then we saw Michigan go Seattle, and it was a furious comeback in that first game where Barrett hit a clutch three, and then Joe Tiffany did his thing, hit another three. However, they forgot that Timmy was rolling on the other side of the court wide the fuck open, and he makes a layup for the Dubs. So I mean,
Well,
Michigan ends up winning that first game.
well, they all had to push the offense to get the
Yeah,
bucket.
100%.
But it's kind of a catch-22. So
yeah, but that was a heads up play to get the ball down to Timmy. That was wide open for the layup. He banged it, and they won that game. So that was the end of the excitement. That was the end.
Yeah. As somebody who refed it, yeah, it was basically the end of the excitement. Seattle came back. They beat Texas. Again, solid game. Just Texas will get better. They'll improve. And then they come back through the losers bracket. And then man, Michigan just lost both unlimited games on their home court. Especially that last game, they absolutely got mopped. Um, I mean, to get beat down like that on your own floor in the biggest game for a lot of those guys, that one's going to hurt them for a little bit. Um, I mean, Seattle literally just took Timmy out of the game, and the other guys just couldn't put ball in bucket.
Yeah, there was no adjustment to Brad Peters literally starting 8 for 9, because Barrett was just getting double teamed. And it was a couple plays back to back where he had his scoop on his cart because they were leaving Peters wide open. He's like, he's going to shoot and he's going to make it. Like, look at the film again. He literally stops playing in the key when he's getting double teamed, puts his scoop down. And Brad Peters, bang, 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 bang. I'm like, y'all have to stop this. And there was no adjustment. And then it was a runaway from there. So, yeah, that was Unlimited in a nutshell.
I mean, basically, Seattle wedged out Timmy and Sammy. Austin couldn't put the ball in the bucket. I will give kudos to Johnner. Johnner was doing everything in his power to try to will his team and put energy back into the team. Man, he was fucking trying. He was trying his damnedest. So again, man, let me give kudos to Johnner.
He was a man on a mission. That's for sure.
But Austin and Sammy and them, they couldn't score. They couldn't put the ball in the bucket. I mean, they literally wedged out Timmy, and shots didn't fall. They end up getting blown out on their home court again. That one's gonna hurt. But I think this is what 4 or 5 years in a row of Seattle dominance.
Yep.
So I guess we'll see what the future holds for Unlimited. So we'll go from there.
I said I had this conversation, I think, with Joe Tiffany and maybe a couple other people. Is this the greatest 5 ever assembled?
For Unlimited?
Yeah. No, just in general. Like, what other 5 could you take from other centers to run like Seattle Unlimited versus the world? What other 5 would you take to try and beat that team? It doesn't have to be from a center. I'm saying Seattle Unlimited, as it stands now, versus the world. What world team would you take to try and combat that? know it's never going to happen because unlimited is not cool and you guys don't want to spice shit up. But if we could, 5 to go against that team. Like you're starting with James Gill, right?
Yeah, of course you're gonna start with James.
Right. So like what other 4 are tagging along with James Gill to try and take that team down?
You need 4 other people that can put the ball in the hole.
So, Timmy.
Off air, I think I could answer.
Okay, think about it. We'll talk about it because I mean we're naming first team all unlimited right now. You know what I'm saying? So who you put over?
Oh, first team all unlimited. That's probably
Seattle.
Yeah, right.
Now why don't so like let's say okay just for S's and G's, would a team of Gil, Timmy, Bolty,
Carter played well.
I know Carter played fantastic. Like, ooh, who would be a good 5th on that team? Oh my god. I'm gonna dwell on that while we talk about A. How about that? Because I know there's going to be some players that you name, and I'll be like, aha!
Yeah.
Like, you take like yourself, Anthony, Jarrett. Like you still got like defense and offense, guys that can put the ball in bucket, guys that can prevent the ball from bucket. I think that'd be a hot squad.
Could be for sure. Be fun.
Yeah, Bolty, Carter. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you don't put Carter, Jeremy Bennett.
Oh yeah. Jeremy.
He's won unlimited several times.
Yeah, I think you got
Bolty, Bennett, Gill, Timmy, Carter, and or random Cleveland A player.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I think that'd be a good time. I think it'd be
a real good time.
Yep, just throwing it out there if you guys want to spice shit up, Minnesota. Unlimited versus the World Challenge. Just putting it out there. Maybe throw in an extra game. I don't know. Just putting it out there. Minnesota, ball's in your court.
I mean, I don't mean to tempt you with something, but I do have a I'm trying to come up with a concept. I'll let you dwell. I'll talk to you about it off air.
Okay.
I'm trying to come up with a new concept for Whirlyball, like a new type of a tournament per se.
Oh, is this the 3-on-3 thing that I heard about?
No, it's not the 3-on-3 thing.
Okay.
So this is something just cooking up that I'm trying to cook up.
Okay. We'll let it dwell. That's what we like to call a teaser in the industry.
Yeah.
That's what we like to call a teaser. So tune in next time for the top 10. Maybe break down that and see some new concepts for the game of Whirlyball. I mean, we already gave them the new overtime rule.
Dude, yeah, right? We should.
So I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff we can do at Invites here in Cleveland, Ohio. So A was claimed by the GOAT and the GOAT herders. Gil got himself another one with another solid team around him. You guys, of course, showed out. You finished in second in seeding. And, unfortunately, it was an early out for you guys, But other than that, how was your experience in A? And what did you think of other teams in A?
I mean, A was competitive across the board. If you go back and look at seeding, a lot of the teams, you're only arguing over 1 to 2 games for seeding. I think we were only a game behind James and them for first. So in A, man, every game matters, especially if you're trying to improve your seeding. And yeah, man, A is great. All the it's so much fun. You're never playing a bad team in A.
No.
Yeah, man. So it was fun. We got to play some of the Seattle teams twice, which is cool. Considering I think like last year we really didn't, so it was cool to play. We got to play James twice. We got to play Joe twice. So that was cool. playing. And again, man, you're just constantly playing against legends of the game. So, it was cool to play some against some new faces out there. Billy and stuff. But yeah, man, it was competitive. It was fantastic.
Hell yeah, I like to hear it. It was cool watching you guys. Like I said, I was rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, home center. I got closest friends are on that team, so it was nice to see. But then, like again, I have a little Texas bias. Even though a lot of friends I have in Seattle as well. I mean, the whole community are my friends and family, with of course the exception of whoever the fuck that was. Um, but yeah, it was an awesome tournament. It was awesome to watch, and yeah, man, I look forward to whatever Seattle decides to do with some of the guys that want to move up, if they move up, if they're gonna inquire or incorporate another team to split those guys up and maneuver things around. And then it was a lot of surprising 0-2s. Like we don't see some of the players that got 0-2'd ever put out like that. So you could tell the competitiveness went up a notch. So
Yeah,
Atlanta had a nice showing as well. Like I said, those guys don't
yeah,
get to
they played
practice
great.
at all.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, everybody played great. Atlanta started to find it that Friday. They won their first playoff game against Chicago. So again, man, Atlanta was finding it. I think not playing any games on Saturday, I think, is what hurt them.
Gotcha. Fair enough. And of course, Chicago, like I said, they incorporated Jeremy Bennett seamlessly. He's one of the most ultimate team players you can have out there. He's a court general. You didn't play defense to play defense. You didn't play offense to play offense. It doesn't matter. He's in every play. He's a step ahead of the game. And I hope he stays with that team because that's a solid team as well. And I hope they continue to grow. It'd be lovely to see him in Minnesota. Well, it's Minnesota. But yeah, I mean, I was impressed by everybody that I watched. A tournament is always a joy to watch, and it was cool. So, I was playing a
Dude,
little bit on the other courts, but getting out early, I got to support my team, and it was an unfortunate early exit for you guys. But at the same time, it just gives you room to
yeah, I
grow and
mean,
improve.
the
And
thing the thing was is like, yeah, it was a little bit of an early exit, but it wasn't really an early exit because we had a bye, and then we won
right,
our
right,
first game. So technically, it's the furthest we ever made it,
right. It
and
was
for
a
this being
deep
tech,
run.
tech, yeah, and then technically, for this only being our third year in A, the seed second, that's a huge win for us. So we're
That's a
we're
big
we're
step.
we're we're getting to where we need to get to.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Do you even want to
Uh,
try first team A? Because that's going to be a pain in the ass.
absolutely not. Oh, well, knock out one spot, James Gill.
Yeah, so if we're being real, right? Generally speaking, the first technically all team selections are done before playoffs, right?
Right,
So
right. That is
I,
true. That is very true.
I do feel like the goat herders, I feel like they do get two. Now, whether you're going James and Peters or James and Eric, because whichever one doesn't make it definitely goes to the second team.
Facts. Facts. That team specifically because like Peters does offer a little more defense as well. I'd probably go Gill and Peters. Not saying Eric didn't play no defense because he just certainly did, but Peters is a little forced down there. So
And then
yeah, Peters and Gill.
I feel like we get one.
I think so. I mean, you're the second seed.
Yeah, so we probably get one.
And then whoever doesn't make it is probably second team, I would think.
Right. I think we get one, and then oh shit, almost probably two of us go to second team. One
And
of us
then
for sure would go
Michigan,
second.
you would
We
think
got
one the top Michigan team.
yeah. So you get out of there, and then you probably Bolte
I mean,
from.
Bolt's first team, boys.
Well, they were third. They seeded third,
Bolt's first team, boys. Sorry.
and
Bolt's
then
nasty.
and then you would be arguing that fifth spot between the Michigan team with Doug, Austin, Dave, and them, and then you would be with Joe, Christy, Noah, Jay, and them. So, oh, dude, it gets so hard. It gets so hard.
I mean, like, oh God. I'm
Dude,
tempted to say Austin, but then Doug was lights out too, man.
dude,
Like Doug can spray it from any part of the court. Austin's pretty much a key guy.
Man, I'll tell you this: just watching the film, man, Doug was really good.
You are team watch the tape. You are team watch the tape. So,
I mean, that team in general played just phenomenal.
Yeah, I think without community feedback, Luke and the boys would have a bitch of a time trying to do a bitch of a time. But we tried to help. We tried to get the media bump. There you go. So that's our input. That's our input.
You ready to wrap this up?
Nah, man. Let's talk for something random for the next 25 minutes. What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
Oh, Code Red. Code Red, without question.
Listen, man, if you disrespect Baja Blast one more time.
Oh, I thought maybe you were a Livewire kind of guy.
I've never had a Livewire in my life. I'm not gonna start now.
How do you never have a Livewire and you play Call of Duty as much as you did?
I played a lot of Call of Duty.
How the fuck does that work?
That was 300 pounds, Sully. Freaking playing Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 to the wee hours of the morning. That was, I got a lot of time on that game. And that was a lot of Code Red. But the Baja Blast was associated with Taco Bell. So if I needed a break in between sessions, go to Taco Bell, get my little TBR, my little Taco Bell run, and then it would be the Baja Blast. So I've never had a Livewire. I just haven't. Sorry.
Code Red for sure. That's the supreme.
Yeah, I think it's Code Red. I think it's Code Red.
We're not even going to entertain that. It's not. We're a Code Red podcast.
Yeah, I remember Code Red came out when I was in high school, and then they actually had it in the vending machines, and then it was like sold out every day. So literally they moved, I think it was like 8 buttons, to get different flavors or whatever. They moved 4 of them to Code Red.
Hell yeah.
It was half the vending machine. That was Code Red. That was it.
As it should be.
Yeah, and we were just, take my dollar. Just every table, you just see fucking mountains of Code Red. That shit is so bad for you. Oh my God. However,
it's good.
It is delicious. Admittedly, delicious. So, yeah, you're right. We're a Code Red type of podcast. You're 100% right.
100%. I mean, we can give out our traditional, again here, go and support the other podcasts. The Seattle guys have put out 2 podcasts. Go listen to them. Snowy and Buckets stream generally, every Sunday. I actually think they're getting ready to stream now almost. So I don't know what's
Wednesday
going on
night?
there. Yeah, I'm kind of looking into Discord. So it kind of looks like they may be getting ready to do something.
Nice.
So again here, but usually they're on every Sunday, I believe at like 7:30 Eastern time. So figure out your own damn time zone. Again, Cleveland invite is October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yes.
Again, please come on out to our center. You get to see the boys in the kiddie pool. Maybe you don't want to come because you have to see the guys in the kiddie pool. Good point. But again, here, man, come on out to our center. Again, our center, they've done a lot of work, painted some stuff and all that cool stuff. So come on out. Again, man, give us a like and a follow on our podcast.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully the Chicago guys, I know obviously going through what they're going through, hopefully the Chicago guys get back out here in the streets sooner rather than later. Again, be on the lookout for Luke and his awards, or the Minnesota guys and their awards. Kudos to them. That's awesome. Any final word over there?
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to mention every player on every team, to go through everybody. I know people want their shout outs and their flowers. I understand that. However, it's tough to get through everybody. I just know that we're one big, giant freaking family. I love and respect all of you. If I don't know you, or if you don't know Chill, or anybody in the media, or anybody that you want to like hitch your wagon to, like to become that player or look up to that player, like go up to him, talk to him, man. Like we're all cool as shit. I mean, well, we don't need to mention who is not. Because if you're gonna put me on blast, be known in the community first before you try calling me out.
Would
But
you leave this man alone?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. As a top 10 defender in Whirlyball, all right. As a member of the media team, the heaviest crown needs to be worn by us. Okay.
Damn, man. This you want C. Just walk away.
Just walk away. No.
Just walk away.
I want all the smoke. I need more smoke.
Just walk away. Just walk away. Steve and them are beating A teams.
You're right. You're right. My bad. Even four guys can beat half the guys that aren't named in Seattle. So they just want more smoke. I'm good with the smoke, man. We gotta bring more smoke.
I'll give them kudos. I love the confidence. And if they do get moved up to A and put with somebody that can coach them, that's cool. Again, like you said, they've won B, so come on up to A. But
we want more smoke in the community, man. The community needs more smoke.
I know when they mentioned it, even Noah hesitated for a second. So
he was like, "Yeah, don't give people bulletin board material." Nah, man, I want just like I made in the burn book. I want all my shit plastered on everyone's bulletin board.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Do not do bulletin board material in A. Don't do it.
Fair enough.
Don't do it.
Fair enough. Hey, real quick before I finally cut this podcast off, because I know an hour and 40 plus minutes is a long time. I hope you break this up in chunks. Like just listen to us on the car ride. Just chop us up a little bit. Don't try to do this consecutively, because listening to Whirlyball podcast, they wear on you.
If you get stuck in traffic with us, we're sorry.
Right. Yeah, I know Seattle has to deal with a lot of like rush hour traffic, and they got like one highway in and out that motherfucker. So I know they can listen to the whole thing on their way to work and home. I got one random question for you. Before we get out of here. Are you familiar with Dragon Ball Z lore?
It depends on how far we're going back or forward.
The original Dragon Ball. So this is a Nimbus Cloud question, because remember, in order to ride the Nimbus Cloud, you have to be pure of heart. That's the only requirement. Goku was pure of heart, so he got to ride the Nimbus Cloud. What Whirlyball player or players would be able to ride the Nimbus Cloud?
Troy Montgomery.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, am I wrong?
I was gonna say John Hansen.
Oh yeah, Hansen for sure.
Hansen can ride the Nimbus Cloud.
Yeah,
I think he can ride the Nimbus Cloud.
Man, we're naming a bunch of Texas guys who can ride the Nimbus Cloud.
It's only 2 Texas guys. I don't think anybody in Michigan can ride the Nimbus Cloud. Kalen, maybe. An argument can be made.
Anybody in Michigan on the Nimbus Cloud?
I think Kelsey Carter can ride the Nimbus Cloud.
I feel like Heisel.
Oh yeah, Heisel. Heisel is pure heart. Yeah, you're right. That's a good shout.
I feel like Heisel could ride the Nimbus Cloud.
Teresa Barlow.
Yeah.
I think she could ride the Nimbus Cloud.
I think Sarah Doherty could probably ride the Nimbus Cloud.
Hey, listen, no, half the members that created this burn book, they're not pure of heart. Okay, they had a part in that, so maybe that disqualifies Teresa too. You can't be pure of heart if you're. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll let's see. Anybody from our center on the Cloud?
Hell no! Are you kidding? Larry, maybe?
Yeah. None of us are on the cloud. We're terrible.
No, exactly.
Like I was gonna make an argument for Ty, but like Ty said some out of pocket stuff while we were there about some people. I'm like, bro,
Sure as hell did. You know who his dad is?
it's like, God
Like,
damn it, Ty.
right, he ain't riding the Nimbus Cloud. Sorry. He's not riding the Nimbus Cloud.
Yeah. I feel like DeWitt can go on the Nimbus Cloud. I feel like DeWitt makes the cloud.
I think DeWitt could ride the Nimbus Cloud.
I think he can ride the Nimbus Cloud.
Yeah. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. Who is, oh my God, I can't think of his name right now. He is like, I think he plays C. I know he plays C. He's like the nicest. You know what? I'm sorry. Dalton can ride the Nimbus Cloud. How did I not say Dalton first? Dalton is definitely allowed to ride the Nimbus Cloud.
Is he a pure?
He's probably the most pure of heart guy there.
Is he?
Yeah. I would hope.
I'm joking.
You know something about Dalton we don't?
Are you talking about from Chicago? Are you talking about Brendan?
Yes. Brendan. Oh my God. He's the nicest person on the planet. If anybody is pure of heart and can ride the Nimbus Cloud, it's Brendan. Yes. Brendan. Thank you. He can ride the Nimbus Cloud. Definitely. Sorry, I had to go on my tangent real quick. Now I'm approaching the 2-hour mark, and I'm not even salty about it. It's a fun conversation. What's that? What were you about to say?
I was trying to think of anybody else that could be on the Nimbus.
Listen, if you've made it to this point of the podcast, put down in the comments who is pure of heart in Whirlyball and can ride the Nimbus Cloud, because that's something that I need to know. Okay, it's important to me. If Brendan can ride the Nimbus Cloud, Dalton can ride the Nimbus Cloud, and Johnny Buckets are my top 3 to be able to ride the Nimbus Cloud. That's baby Goku's incarnate right there. Okay. We just need to finish the Johnny Buckets comeback story, and he needs to just go Super Saiyan one tournament and just win outright. Sweep all the way through brackets, seeding, everything. We need to bring it home for Johnny Buckets, man. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. I got a feeling it's going to happen, like, sooner than later. So, we give him grief about, whatever place and third place and blah, blah, blah. He gives himself enough shit if you haven't listened to the roast. But, like, he's one of the good guys in Whirlyball. One of the few that are left. I'm just turning the community into assholes like me. Having said that, Chili, it's been a blast. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Make sure to tune into the top 10, the official top 10 list next week or the week after or whenever we feel like it, because we're not court mandated to make podcasts. And yeah, man, it's been a fun one. And we will see you all on the next edition of What in the World East Edition. I've been Sully. That's your boy Chill. Peace out.